Thanks, John. You've said that, or you said yesterday that the U.S. is taking away capabilities from the Houthis with each and every one of these strikes and making it harder for them to continue to propagate these attacks. Can you quantify that progress, describe that?
I would leave it to the Pentagon to go through their battle damage assessment. After every strike, they'll do an assessment on how successful it was. They believe that they have had good effects on degrading some of these Houthi capabilities. But clearly, and the president alluded to this yesterday, they still have some offensive capability, and we're going to keep taking the actions we believe we need to take to defend ourselves. But I couldn't give you a percentage. That's really a better question for U.S. Central Command or for DOD to speak to.
And you also said yesterday the U.S. has additional options available to take on the Houthis. What is the administration waiting for to use those other options? Is there some red line or something that would happen?
I don't think it'd be fair to say we're waiting on anything. I mean, we've been taking shots as needed, including this morning. While 3 anti-ship cruise missiles were sitting on the rails ready to go, and we knocked them out before they had a chance to launch them. We also designated the Houthis as a specially designated global terrorist. That allows us some additional economic levers that we didn't have available to us before, and we'll keep reviewing our options going forward. Again, I'll say it: the Houthis need to stop these attacks. They can make that choice. Clearly, they've made opposite choices. So we have choices to make too. And we have options available to us as well. We'll continue to explore those options. Clearly, one of the options that we are and will continue to take are in the military realm if needed.
John, just on the North Korean underwater nuclear weapon systems test yesterday, do you have any information on that? What's your response to that?
I don't have a lot of specific information. We're not in a position where we can validate those claims. We're in touch, obviously, with our South Korean partners to see whatever information and context they might have about that. So I can't verify the claims by the North that they've actually tested such a weapon. It does though underscore the continued provocations by Kim Jong-un and his regime in Pyongyang, the continued pursuit, again, whether this is true or not, there's little doubt that they continue to pursue advanced military capabilities to threaten their neighbors and to threaten the region. And that is why President Biden has taken significant steps to shore up our alliances in the region. You saw in Camp David a historic agreement between Japan and South Korea to improve trilateral cooperation, a new nuclear consultative group session with South Korea that was announced when President Yoon was here, as well as the addition of U.S. military, particularly intelligence capabilities, on and around the peninsula so that we can get better information about what Kim Jong is up to. But we haven't taken our eye off this one bit.
And then, I'm sorry, just on Gaza and that conflict. We've spoken before about your concerns about the conflict spreading. Now we have reports that a Palestinian American teenager was killed today in the West Bank. Can you confirm that? And was that something that President Biden discussed with Netanyahu during the call?
We're seriously concerned about these reports. The information is scant at this time. We don't have perfect context about exactly what happened here. Seriously concerned about it. And we're going to be in constant touch with counterparts in the region to get more information. But it's definitely deeply concerning. But I'm afraid I don't have more information than that right now. I don't believe that it was a subject of the call.